Hello, 7th grade parents and students. Mrs. Janicki here with some important information about our upcoming honors class criteria and application process. As you may or may not be aware, last year we revamped our selection criteria and process for honors and Regents classes in order to be able to expand the number of seats that we offer to our students. This expansion included the creation of a pilot ICT Regents class, which has been very successful, which we're going to continue for next year. To that end, the biggest change is that in the past, we selected students who we thought would be a good fit, who met certain criteria, and now we give students the opportunity to self-advocate and to express why they think they would be a good fit for a class with accelerated curriculum. Therefore, any student who would like to be considered for placement in a Regents class for the 8th grade must complete an application and create a resume to submit by April 7th. So again, regardless of whether or not you're currently sitting in an honors class, any student who would like to be considered for a Regents class next year must take the following steps. You can find all of the resources and forms that you need on our school's website, is34.org. If you scroll down on the home page, there is under News and Announcements, click here for the honors application process. If you click on that, anything that says current 7th grade students will apply to you. If you click here, you will be brought to an overview of what the Regents coursework looks like and what the expectations are of a Regents student. At the conclusion of the expectations, the application is present. So all students, again, who would like to be considered for an honors seat needs to fill out this application, attach the second marking period report card, and sign and date the bottom of the form. In addition to the application, each student who is applying for a Regents seat is also required to submit a resume. Under the same resource tab, there is a blank resume template, which would basically highlight your child's academic achievements as well as service to the community. So each student must submit one of these as well with their application by April 7th. There is an example of a completed resume template to give you some ideas of what to include on your resume. Again, both of these attachments are available on is34.org. After the application is submitted and complete, the next step of the process is an internal placement exam. So any student who did submit their application and resume by the deadline, which again is April 7th, will take a placement test in school on April 29th. Once students take the placement exam, it's the first component of their power score. We use the power scores to rank students, and that's how seats are ultimately decided upon through student ranking. In addition to the placement exam score, we also consider New York State exam scores, students' overall averages in each of the marking periods from 6th and 7th grade, their overall attendance rating, and also teacher input. Finally, the last step of the process is an interview. So any candidate who handed in their application, their resume, sat for the placement exam, and now has a preliminary power score calculated for them will be invited to interview in front of a panel of staff members. This is really an opportunity for them to, again, self-advocate and to say why they would be a good fit for the program and why they're really up for this challenge. So all interviews will take place on June 9th, which is a non-school day for students. Therefore, parents do need to make transportation available for their child. All appointments will be scheduled between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. on that day. And I will reach out to each student to let them know when their appointment date is as we get closer to that time. So I think that pretty much sums up our honors application process. If you have any questions throughout the process, please never hesitate to reach out to me via email at ajanike@schools.nyc.gov. Or you could also call me 718-477-4500. My extension is 1121. I'm here to assist along the way, and I encourage any student and family who thinks that this would be a good opportunity and a good fit to submit that application so that you are considered for our Regents classes next year. Thank you.